Attention fix and flip investors. Do you want to employ your children to work for your business, however are a bit uncertain as to how it's done? Well, stick around because today that's exactly what we're going to discuss. Hello everyone. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Lisa Marie McAllister of Pinnacle Financial Services, and I help real estate investors who fix and flip residential properties to obtain funding and to save on average $30,000 per year through strategic business and tax planning. Now, for those of you who may be a bit curious, I am both a CPA and an enrolled agent. But before we get started with today's discussion, I ask that you comment, like, and share this video if you find value in it. I also would like to remind you to click on that subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified each time that I upload a new video. Now, let's get started with today's discussion. Now, I want to briefly discuss the hiring of your children to work for your business, because quite a few of you have made inquiry concerning the employing of your children for the services that they perform for your business. Now, this is a relatively simple yet effective tax strategy to implement. However, I would suggest that you seek the guidance from your CPA for its implementation. Now, this is a very beneficial tax strategy because it is dually beneficial. Now, what I mean by dually beneficial is that the wages that you pay to your child for the services they perform for your rental properties are not taxable to that child if paid below the standard deduction amount, which for a single taxpayer is $12,550 for 2021. So this means that any income, especially wages, paid below this amount will not be subject to income tax. Now remember that earlier I stated that this tax strategy was dually beneficial. And I stated that because while the income paid to your child will not be taxable to them, the wages that you pay will become a deductible tax expense for your company. While this is a great tax strategy for businesses as a whole, the entity structure that will receive the greatest benefit are single member LLCs or sole proprietorships and husband and wife partnerships. The reason that these entity structures benefit the greatest is because these businesses are exempt from FICA and Medicare tax when they employ their children who are under the age of 18. However, on the other hand, the S-Corp who employs their children are required to pay both the FICA and the Medicare tax. But all of these entities are exempt from paying the unemployment tax on wages paid to their children who are under age 21. Now, some business owners are uncertain as to where to report these deductible business expenses, since there is no direct line item listed on the tax form stating deductible wage expenses. Now, you would deduct these wages on Schedule E, line 19, and simply write in child wages. Line 19 is labeled Other Expenses, and it's used to capture all of your ordinary and necessary business expenses. Now, particular attention needs to be paid if your child performs services at multiple locations. Now, this is something that your CPA will be able to provide guidance. Now, if I were unclear earlier, I want to clarify it now that you are able to employ more than one child. It is not limited to just one child. Now, there are certain requirements that your business will need to adhere to. Your business will be required to issue proper documentation relating to payroll expenses, such as the W-2 or the federal payroll tax forms. Your business will also be responsible for determining and paying a reasonable salary to your child. Now, determining a reasonable salary is an area that, once again, your CPA would prove to be beneficial in assisting you in determining what a reasonable salary is. Because this is an area that, if you don't get right, could trip you up and flag you for a IRS audit. So I do implore you to seek the assistance of a CPA to give you some guidance there. Your business will also have to keep a time log and actually issue a real payment to your child. So in summary, my fix and flip investors, I hope you're beginning to see that there are numerous tax strategies that can be implemented to help you to save on your taxes. However, I hope you can also see that it's quite beneficial to have clean bookkeeping in place to help you to track all of those expenses and to implement those wonderful tax strategies. So guys, I'm going to implore you to get with your CPA. This is a great time to get with your CPA and get your bookkeeping in place so that you can put in place and track all of these wonderful deductible expenses for your business. It's a great time, as it's the end of the year, to get your tax planning done so that you can face the coming year with your eyes wide open and not blindly stumbling and hoping and wishing that you don't owe. You will know exactly where you are by having that great tax planning in place. So if you are a fix and flip investor and would like me to assist you in strategizing and determining these tax deductions that you would be eligible to take, click on the link below and I would be happy to assist you. Now, before we end today's discussion, because I'm going to conclude now, I ask that you comment, like, and share this video so that maybe others might benefit from our discussion today. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Until next time, goodbye.